Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at what is going on with this younger generation. I'm serious, we are doomed. Every time I scroll, every time I talk to someone under 30, it's like I'm witnessing the slow death of common sense, discipline, and basic human connection. Let's talk about it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
What's your type?
Yo, fam, I like the tall guys with the Nike skis on, the bait hoodies. I like my man's tall, I like my man's strong, and I like the little ones that'll do anything for me, you know? I'm super wifey type. I'll give you that good was. I'll treat you like you're a king.
How old are you, young lady?
I'm 013.
Damn! We're in a time where people are more confused than ever about who they are, what they believe, or what even matters. Morals are optional. Truth is offensive. Masculinity is toxic. Femininity is oppressive, and instead of thinking for ourselves, we let influencers, trends, and TikTok therapists tell us who we are.
People love to say this, but what if the younger generation isn't lost? They just refuse to follow a broken map. Maybe we see the wreckage and refuse to keep driving toward it. Maybe we're the generation that recognize there's no such thing as generational curses, only generational choices. History is the best predictor of the future. So if we look back and we see what you're doing is not working, why would we continue to do that just so we can say we were loyal?
She's caught. You're caught. Oh, hey, you're getting posted. I will never trust bitches again. I swear to God. Go ahead. She's sick. Hey, I'm stuck in this car though. She got
Emotional damage!
Let's not even start on dating. Trust is dead. Loyalty? Rare. Everyone's playing games, chasing validation, swiping left and right, like love is disposable. We've got more options than ever, but less satisfaction. Marriage? Family? Building something real? No, that's boring now.
2025, a woman saying I have a boyfriend has no meaning anymore. It's basically the equivalent of her saying this is who I'm fucking right now. Because even if they make it to marriage, there's a 50% chance that they're going to break up anyway. So let's just stop the cap. There are women who accept simps into their life and let them take the label of boyfriend. But in reality, they still act like they're single. They still do everything like they're single. They'll be at dudes' tables at the club. They'll dress like they're hoes, wearing tight shit everywhere. They'll be on dudes' boats in the summer. They're still touching dudes' arms and, telling other dudes that they look good and that they're cute. They're still in other dudes' DMs. So, like, real talk, they're doing everything like they're single. If a girl tells you she has a boyfriend, but you can see in her eyes that she's still feeling you, bro, just take it as though she's single. Like, just keep your mindset like, yeah, this shit isn't really working that well.
It's an evil world we live in.
You've seen the data showing the movement of teenage boys politically to the right.
Where else are they going to go?
It's a good question.
I mean, I had a teenage boy, I still have one, and I watched them be pushed farther and farther right by their school. You suck. All of your instincts are bad. These girls are amazing. Look at you. You're pathetic. Be less masculine and more attractive. You're just barking at them constantly. They're not moving right. They're moving out of your stupid way. You've given them what? Nothing. Nothing. One of my son's friends died recently by his own hand. And I don't know what kind of pressures he was put under. But I watched those kids go through this pressure cooker created
everything has become so commodified and cheap. And there's like a nostalgia for a time, maybe that didn't exist, but everyone tells me the 90s were way better. So I'm just going to assume they're telling the truth. But a time before phones and the internet and the commodification of everything became so extreme. The very concept of things has changed. So friendship for my generation versus friendship for my parents' generation. Friendship now is like your friends online, you maybe have a snap streak that you keep up, you pose for each other's Instagram, you don't really necessarily hang out as much as you used to. Friends don't give each other guidance or tell each other what to do because that would be rude and toxic. And so the definition of friendship has changed in this era. The definition of love has changed, of flirting, everything, which is why like you can talk about kids being on screens and it's kind of sad, but the actual truth of what's changed is insane. And the fact that young people are anxious and can't cope with it is not because they have a disorder. It's because they're the first to try and feel their way through a completely different world.
I cannot be the only one who feels like they were just born in the wrong generation. Like if I could go back in time and be born before social media and the internet, I would, because I just want a relationship that doesn't involve social media and all the drama. Like back then they had to actually put in effort to keep a relationship. They didn't have cell phones. They actually had to like write each other letters and then wait for their response if they don't actually get to see each other. Nowadays, you can just send a text message to anybody within like 2 seconds. You don't even have to type it. You can literally just talk to Siri. It's like, I just want that old school type of love. I don't want this Gen Z... I don't want this Gen Z love. Like, I still believe in holding the door open for my woman, pulling the chair out for her, buying her flowers. Like, I want to go on nice dates. I want to go to a drive-in movie. I want to go take long walks on the beach. I want to have picnics. I want to go watch the sunset. All that other corny stuff. Like, most people in our generation might find that cringe or weird, but, like, I just love that stuff. And that's why I feel like I was just born in the wrong generation.
If you was to fuck me, you giving me back shots or you doing missionary?
Neither. Why? I can't even remember what I said, yeah, but...
I like a nigga that I can have fun with.
What you do? What you be drinking a lot? What you mean have fun?
No, I'm saying, you know, what do you, what else?
What else? To have fun.
No, you don't. So what else makes you happy, like that gets you?
I just be chilling, I'm always happy, I ain't never mad.
Would you rather have a loyal broke nigga or a cheater with money?
A cheater with money.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't really give a f, because I'm going to do what I want to do, too.
Look at this fucking generation. No. What the fuck? Nah. Nah, I can't. What the hell? I can't deal with that, bro. Talking about a cheater with money so you don't care about love and happiness and being secure?
Your security.
With money? That's fucking crazy. Nah.
Girls are distractions.
Straight up.
Unless you're in a, I think a relationship is a distraction unless you're ready for that. You feel me? I know how much dedication and commitment that takes, so I wouldn't even go down that route yet. You feel me? But like that ass, like, bro, that shit is distracting.
Things are going good, but I feel like I might not have a goal that I'm fighting towards. Because lately, I've been pretty sad. Honestly, I've just been getting depressed, which is weird, right? Because I just bought a new car, my computer's doing okay, all the goals that I wanted to accomplish, I'm slowly getting them. But at the same time, it's almost December, and December has always made me depressed, November's always made me depressed. And it's like, why? Why am I depressed? Because, well, it's not the same as it was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was hyped, I was ready, I had like a goal to take on YouTube and NoFap and make videos and go viral, and right now, just lost. So I myself am revisiting my favorite place of all time, the good old Ramon Trail, and trying to recapture some of that energy.
The dating world right now isn't dating. This is not dating. This is two people trying to lose the game slower than the other. Modern dating isn't romantic. It's strategic. It's calculated. It's carefully curated so that no one looks like they're trying too hard. God forbid you double text, or actually admit that you like someone, or show that you're excited. These days, it's all about playing it cool, acting uninterested, mirroring their energy, keeping your cards close, even if your heart's already in it. And fuck knows how, but we've confused attachment for power. Like the person who cares less automatically wins. But if nobody's showing up fully, if everyone's just trying to protect their pride, what the fuck are you winning? A connection that never grows past surface level. A situationship built on emotional chicken. Another almost that could have been something, but no one was brave enough to go first. The last thing that the world needs right now is more people who are good at pretending not to care. We need people who are willing to mean it, to risk being misunderstood, to love in a way that isn't always mutual, but is always real. Because love doesn't survive in places where sincerity is mocked, where effort is unattractive, where silence is safer than honesty. You can't build any form of intimacy without vulnerability, and you can't build a future with someone who's trying not to lose.
That's what's been the antidote. Don't nobody love no more. And the love ain't real. You can't love me, homie, if you catch me lying and you walk away from me. Because my mama caught me lying so many times, she kept loving me. Caught me stealing out of her. You know how many times we lied to our mothers intentionally? And that's that love the woman have to have. That's the love you got to have for her. Or y'all will keep walking away in every relationship you do.
I think social media fucked that up.
No, social media ain't fucked nothing up. Because listen, what you fucked up when you get on social media. You already fucked up when you get on social media, based off your household. Who was loving your mama? Or who was whooping your mama? That's where you fucked up at. Social media don't fuck you up. You learn how to love from when your mama gets you and say, oh, baby, look at you. And when she bring you closer and pat you on your chest as she's breastfeeding you, this is how you learn how to love, homie. Your nurture. Then when you start walking, where do you see? Where is love? What love do you see? You fucked up when you start getting on the phone already. Because your mother gave you a phone while she was on the phone. And she didn't do your ABCs. She made you a chicken pot pie and didn't make you a meal, so you use that. So you already fucked up. So social media didn't do this, homie. Our family lives did this.
White people are AI. I know you can see it in the eyes that they are missing a few links. Don't let this shit fool you, because according to scientific theory, humans have been missing one link that has connected us all for centuries. The first people who walked this planet were black people. Black people carried the original gene from the creator, and that is the gene that gives them a soul inside of their mind, inside of their body. You do the math. When anything that is here in the 3D world, in the physical, is just a body and a mind, but not connected to God, that is not a real living person. That is an artificial intelligent person, because they were artificially created using our life force energy. And for those of you that want to sit here and say, oh, you're AI too because you're fucking white. Bro, this ain't my hair. This is not my hair. It's about who you are inside of your body. If we were to all leave the planet, white people would run out of the connected energy that goes to the source creator to reproduce life with. They are just black people without the direct connection to God. So white people is to learn how to become whole again through us.
You know what breaks me so much? Dating, marriages, relationships are slowly dying. And it breaks my heart because we all are looking for an 80s or 90s love. But I started realizing that's not what we're going to get. We live in a society where situationships, friends with benefits, and I'm not looking for anything serious but just fun, is more common than, hey, I could see myself with you. I would like to continue to date you, and I would like to potentially talk to your parents and marry you. You don't get normal coffee dates without them whipping their penis out. You don't get normal conversations without them asking you to send these pictures that you have to take off your clothes. It's ridiculous. Dating is slowly dying. People are not opening car doors anymore. People are not asking you out to dinner. People are not taking the time to get to know you. The only thing they want to get to know is what's under your clothes and what's under your jeans. And they don't even want to work for it, even if they're trying to sleep with you. They just want to make it easy. I just want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, 2024, we're all screwed. I'm telling you, we're all screwed. And I hope you find a true one, because it's rare, because we are living in a cesspool of dating, and it's so hard to find that one person that's in clean waters right now. It's sad. And I'm sorry to tell you, but it's very true.
Recently, a video came across my feed of a young lady giving out statistics on how approximately 41% of hiring managers, if given the opportunity, would not hire Gen Z. And as a former high school educator, I have thoughts. Years ago, before I decided to go back into the corporate space, I taught high school. I taught 9th through 12th grade, and I taught a career and technical education course. Just quick backstory, pretty much a CTE course, if it's offered in your state, is a career-based class to assist high schoolers with, what I want to do outside of high school. The class that I taught was marketing and digital marketing. Two very fun classes. I will say I feel like, most of my students enjoyed my course. I had a lot of returning students, who took my intro course and went on to take my more advanced course. And, definitely was the type of teacher I wanted to build as much rapport and trust with my students. However, Gen Z, y'all, they is lost, baby. They is lost. And I think a short answer for this is that Gen Z has always been used to instant gratification, okay? They never have to wait for anything, right? They've never had to experience things like dial-up, waiting on the internet. They've never had to experience the simple things of like waiting until a movie comes out and you have to physically go buy the tickets. If it's sold out, you gotta wait until, another showing to go see your favorite movie. And if you miss that, you have to wait until it comes out on DVD or VHS so that you can go to Blockbuster, rent the movie, watch it as many times as you can before you have to return it. They've never had to experience how you can't just look up directions, right? You gotta print them off on MapQuest, read them to your mama, and you only 8, 9 years old. You don't even know up from down, north from south, east from west. Everything is at their grasp. Anything that they want, there's an answer to online, right? There's ChatGPT. AI has been around since most of them have been in high school, so they've never had to truly learn and educate themselves on anything. They spent majority of their learning years at home due to COVID learning. Work ethic, 0. Common sense, 0. Understanding of how the real world works, 0. So I'm not surprised that the statistics show that 41% of hiring managers wouldn't want to hire Gen Z, because why would you want to hire someone that critical thinking skills are non-existent?
I don't think our eternity scare us in this generation. You know how scary that is, man? Like you are going to live eternally. You know what I'm saying? Like this generation is only getting further and further away from God. Like, look at the stuff that's getting normalized. Like drinking, smoking, partying, lust. This stuff is normalized. Like kids are doing this stuff. Not to mention, especially the generation of kids my age, they doing this stuff. People younger, people older. We listening to music that's glorifying Satan. Humans calling themselves gods, and we just mindlessly singing along. Like, man, we are doomed. Excuse me, not we. This generation is doomed. This world is doomed. God warned about this, man. Why are we playing around like Jesus isn't coming back? Like he's not on his way back? Like man, if that sky broke open right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you making it to heaven? You gotta understand, it's heaven or hell. You either team God or you're not. You don't get to claim God on Sunday, claim God when people ask you if you believe in God, and then you don't live like it. Go read in the book of James. Don't just say you believe in me, do what I say. That's what makes you a child of God. You can say you're a Christian all you want. On Judgment Day, God is going to say, depart from me. And you are going to have an eternity of burning, of agony, of weakness, of pain.
Look, I'm not saying there's no hope, but if we don't wake up, unplug, and start living with some purpose, this generation is screwed. We need to stop glorifying dysfunction, stop worshiping chaos, because right now, we're not evolving, we're regressing. And if you're offended by that, good. Maybe it's the slap of truth you need. If you feel the same, drop a comment. Let me know what you see wrong with this generation. Like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.